Thank you very much indeed. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? I mean, if he'd brought his cat with him as well, he would have looked like, well, M in the Bond movie.
Right, and he could in fact have the sort of shadow of the cat on the shoulder and sort of...
Yes, could have been very good. Because in the old days, of course, a few years ago, the only people who appeared like that in silhouette were people who'd stolen things or were sexual deviants on early evening religious programmes. Always used to appear like that. But
right, what does that say about our friend there? I don't know. Well, I'm sure it's nothing to do with that.
We haven't had a chance yet to talk about going back to when we first met in the 60s and so on, the time of Georgie Girl and so on. What are your memories of that whole period? I mean, is it a period of great razzmatazz and swinging London and craziness? Nostalgia for it, or glad it's all over? Or
a certain nostalgia, because I think anything that was, lived sort of strongly and well, there's always nostalgia, because, that time won't come back. As a time in your 20s, you'll never be 20 again. And that time, I think, particularly in London, was very exciting for young people. It turned a little bit bad, I think, for quite a lot of people, because it was almost too exciting. We had sort of too much fresh air, so to speak, to deal with, and I think a lot of people got too heady. But it was, for me, it was, I think, for you too.
Yes,
it was a good time.
It was a very good time, wasn't it? I mean, and in fact, London has developed from there. But somehow there were certain things about it that were unique, weren't they?
Yes, and they were unique just to that time, too. I don't know whether everybody says that in different generations, but I think that particular time in history was unique for young people, because there were so many young people also right after the war. We were all war babies, post-war babies. And so there were so many young people. Look, there's much less young people now. And sort of...
Well, we'll cover the period later on between then and now. We've done the 60s and we've done now, and then we've got the bit between to do. Over to you, Anna.